Hey everybody. And today I'm going to be doing a video that I didn't think I would get around to, but getting around to it, and hopefully this will be a series if it does well eventually. Um, I can do that better. Jesus fuck. Oh my god, why do I sound so weird right now? Test. That sounds like shit. Test. Nope. Fuck that. Holy crap. Okay. I think this is better. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Edward Redux, and today I'm going to... Hey, what's up, guys? This is Edward Redux, and today I'm going to be starting a new series in which where I... Shit. In which I will be reviewing TV shows. Today specifically, a few... Today specifically, a pilot, which I think is a decent-ish pilot. And it's because I just watched it. I've watched way too much TV lately, and well, I want to start doing something with it, and I have it all here. So, and I'm actually most of this I haven't even started watching yet, but I saved Alias, and I did that specifically because I watched a lot of cop shows, and I wanted something a little bit different. Angel was different, Buffy was different, but they're a little bit cheesy, and I didn't think I would enjoy them so much. Alias is more up my alley, no pun intended. I couldn't even get through the first episode of Ally McBeal. So yeah, we're gonna go with Alias for the first episode of the series, and later on I might edit these a bit more, but right now we're just gonna run with this and make sure I can do it, consistently without missing a bunch of details that I want to leave in. So I saved a whole bunch of TV shows, as you can see. I'm going to be reviewing Alias Season 1, Episode 1, Truth Be Told. I just watched this, and I was very surprised that this was available in HD. So that was pretty cool. I'm actually going to change my... thing here. Here we are. I was very, very delighted to see that this ended up being in HD. And I didn't expect that because this is 2001. And keep in mind, basically the other shows I have from around this time are either in like 1080p HD or is literally just 480p or even 360p. So I was very delighted to see that this 2001 video is in HD, and it's over an hour long, as you can see. Which actually you might not be able to see that, but just take my word for it. It's an hour and 6 minutes long, which is longer than most pilots that I'm used to. In fact, most episodes of anything that I'm used to. Actually, now that I think about it, Firefly started with an hour 30 long episode. Let's see, this is starting with an hour and 6 minute episode, so a little bit shorter though, but not like 45 minutes like everything else. I'm gonna have to check what else I actually have here to see what else started with 1 hour episodes. Or a 1 hour episode. Like for the pilot. Monk started with like an hour and 30 long episode. yeah, there might be a couple others, but I'm not going to go into that. We're just starting with this episode here, or this series, and I saw that this was going to be taken off of Hulu. Well, I mean, it said it was expiring in 7 days, so I decided, oh, maybe that's it literally just disappearing off of Hulu after that amount of time. So I'm like, I'm just going to save all of these and figure out if I want to watch it later. And if I don't, I'll just delete it. But if I do, I will watch it, and I'll be able to watch it even if they take it off. But that tag had disappeared after like the 7 days, and it's still there. The show's still up. So I don't know what happened there. I can't explain it. It starts with the scene, and this is something I hate about some shows. I know Quantico did this, and it was so confusing. I couldn't follow most of what was happening because the show, it starts with this scene right here, and then it switches over to this scene, to a completely different date and time in the actual verse, which I hate with a passion. And it goes like this until like a little bit later. And I guess it's to... Oh, and this is a moment where I thought that this actor was the same actor that played one of the evil chicks in Angel. Later, like way later down the line, anyway, I'm not gonna talk about Angel, but this I thought I saw this actor before because he looks kind of similar to another actor, but no, they're two completely different people. So yeah. But as you can see, a bit down the line here, I love this guy. This guy's awesome.
Images based on GPS and creates a centimeter accurate blueprint of any building, but that's not... it's got a camera and a short pulse laser plus a grid analyzer. And I got it to 42 snaps right now, but I want to get it to 47 because that's a prime...
And that's just her lipstick. So, yeah. And there's a lot of clues being given off, like this dude is clearly
I'm taking him dinner at the hospital.
We can go to a late one. Come on, it's only planned on Thursday.
We're getting married.
He clearly does know how to react to that, so that was interesting for me to see. And she tells him that he's, or that she's in the CIA. She's a spy, basically. Not actually in the CIA, but that comes up later. Oh yeah, and then it switches back to, well, where they stopped in the last cut, which... So this is basically jumping forward in time again, back to what it was when the episode started. How annoying. And I hate when shows do this. Quantico did this, and it was confusing the whole way through. I still can't... I haven't even watched past... even a couple episodes past season 1 of Quantico because of how they do this and how much I hate it and how confusing everything is to follow. And these parts here, the current event parts only last for like a couple minutes, like 2 minutes, and then it switches to like, I don't know, 15 minutes of pretext, I guess you could call it, pre-story, before the current events that are happening. And so let's see what happens. Basically, this guy is trying to torture her to find out who she works for, and she's messing with him. I like that. I've seen that a couple times. It's still funny. And here she is, mourning her dead husband, and the people who she worked for killed him because she told him who she actually is and who she works for. So the people who she works for killed him. And here she is listening to the I almost said time machine. It's a answering machine, and it's
Hey, this is Sydney.
Yeah, this is Danny. I don't live here.
Leave me a message and I'll call you back.
Thank you. She meant to say thank you.
I can see why they might have made the connection between threat and well, I can see why they might think that that dude is a threat. I mean, he has a pretty distinct accent. He could be from another country. In fact, he probably is. And, well, he might be working for someone in his country that may be a threat. And this comes up later on in this episode, actually, that they, well, she finds out that her dad is actually works for the same company and is part of an organization that, well, broke off into many other countries that are basically enemies. And this turns out to be false or misinformation later on, like at the very end. And she's basically trying to live a normal life,
This isn't a new theme in literature, but it seems to be.
but also she wants to be a spy at the same time. And those two ain't the best together.
One of the gym at this time. I would like you to consider his exploration.
As you can see, she has to leave in the middle of class.
It's
Priorities.
I'm just going to the library.
How have you been?
He's part of that organization.
okay. You
Good. Better. Thanks for the flowers. It was nice.
And then she ends up getting in the car and notices that, oh, someone is trying to kill me. She looks over and sees a laser and then looks on the opposite side and bam. There's a chase and then a fight. She kicks ass, and then her dad comes in. And this is when she tells him, or he tells her that, you know,
They're an enemy of the United States. They're mercenaries. They're dangerous.
yeah, there you go. That's what I was talking about before. And then it jumps back again to this part. I hate it when they do that. Hate it with a passion.
She even work here anymore? Yes, let me just ask a question.
And then it jumps back again.
What happened to your face?
I need your help.
Is you okay?
Yeah, I can't even explain it, so don't ask it. You just
I don't remember this part actually. Now that I think about it. I think I started watching again here. I was answering questions on the Discord.
It's pretty on you. Thanks. Window or aisle?
This is where she changed her hair. This is still not current events. Almost there though. Still steals his car. Then gets into this building. She goes eternal badass mode here. By the way, how they do this is, I'm pretty sure, if she isn't like a stunt woman, it's, she actually, is crawling on the ground, but it's made to look like she's climbing up. But, like, this is actually the floor. If you turn your head, you can kind of see that. So that's kind of cool how they can do that. She gets in and then gets caught. Actually, she breaks her lockpick. And then, bam, caught. And then it's current events. And she kicks his ass. Actually, all their asses. She gets the bubble thingy. Whatever it is. I'm sure it'll be explained later. If it's meant to be explained, that is. And, I don't know what the hell this was. She's an assassin, or a spy. I don't know why she's not trained in this. That doesn't make any sense. And she notices there's a pipe there. And, then she unlocks it, and I didn't know what that did at first. Took me a bit to figure it out. Actually, I didn't figure it out until the event happened. But I should have noticed this. See, that's a fine detail that most people won't get. I didn't get it. I'm kind of surprised at that. And so she's like,
Hey guys.
"Hey guys." And then of course, big boom. I love that. Really different music in this than any other show that I've watched and been able to tolerate. I don't hate it. It's just different. And they're all looking at her, because before she didn't have the hair situation, she didn't have the mascara situation, she didn't have any of this kind of situation. She's completely changed. I love it. And I like this. She just completely disappears. I like that transition. And she's getting a job at the actual CIA. Because the people that she works for, they told her that they were the CIA, but they lied. So she wants to work at the real place now. She's writing a screenplay's worth of probably her situation here. She uses 2 pens of doing it, and then shows off profiling skills to him.
I'm actually looking to be a triple agent. I'll report back that there's an existing mole to upset the balance of my agency.
And then, that's her hubby. Late hubby.
It's just like the time when I was not grown. But now things have changed. It's somehow more cold.
The father.
Somehow more strange.
And they have a moment, and then it drops off.
How do I know what you're telling me is the truth?
So they're going to try to trust each other. Or learn to trust each other. So yeah. It doesn't say pilot. The name of the episode isn't pilot. Like a lot of other shows have their first episode called pilot. But this probably was the pilot because, well, it's an hour and it's like an hour and a half episode, whereas all the other episodes in this entire series are 45-minute episodes or around there. So yeah, and why? And for those who don't know, 45-minute episodes are basically just 45 minutes or just around there, because the rest of it that makes up an hour from 45 minutes, they add in 15 minutes of commercials, and that's what actually gets put on the air, and that's why TV shows, just the TV show themselves, the episodes are only like 45 minutes, or ones that are, 2 2 hours long on TV are usually only, well, an hour and 30 minutes because, well, they have to have like another half an hour's worth of commercials, maybe more. So, yeah. I don't know what's up with this one, because that's only an hour and 6 minutes. I don't think this would be a 2 hour episode on the air. I think it might be an hour and a half. And then they just add, 24 minutes of commercials, because it's hour and 6 minutes long for the actual show. So, yeah. It's a quick tidbit for those who don't know it. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this this first episode. I haven't watched any more. I've literally just finished watching this, like, right before I started recording. I finished watching it, took a piss, and then came back and started recording this. So, yeah, I was like, I gotta do this while it's still fresh, But I'll probably start on the second episode right after I finish editing this. So, yeah. So I'm gonna use let's see, the rating system. Ally McBeal. I didn't enjoy that one. It was just messy, and I don't know. I lost interest 2 or 3 times before I finally decided to call it quits. On losing interest meaning I just switched to something else because I got so bored. But yeah, so from Ally McBeal, which is like the first episode of anything that I've disliked the most or found the least interesting, all the way to, let's see, what's a really, really good, what is a really good first episode? Monk. Wasn't boring. It wasn't annoying. It wasn't messy. It was a bit long, but I mean, hey, they had a lot of stuff to cover, and by the end I was emotional. So I'd say the first episode of Monk is probably what I would say is the best for me. So from Ally to Monk, I'd say this first episode of Alias would be rated a like 0 to 10. Ally to Monk, I'd rate it a 6. So a decent first episode. Usually the switching back and forth between different timetables would be it would be so obnoxious that I wouldn't be able to follow it, and yeah, I'd just lose interest so quickly. But no, actually, this wasn't as annoying as I thought it would be. And it didn't completely kill it for me. Oh, and I just have one more thing to say. Thank God this is in HD. Thanks for watching.